Well, tonight, Queen City News continues to honor Black history. A Charlotte teacher says a local artist's work was a guiding force in his career. Celebrating Black History Month, he stresses the beauty of socially conscious art. As Queen City News reporter John Lee explains tonight, that teacher urges students to create artwork that's both pleasing to the eye and thought-provoking.
What are we doing today?
Young minds.
Go ahead and get started once you get all the things you need.
They're like sponges or a blank canvas.
Who's the artist that we're learning about right now? TJ Reddy.
At Shamrock Gardens Elementary, art teacher Jamil Steele shows fourth graders a palette of possibilities.
So I have one here that has color in it. So now you can kind of see.
Their assignment here is a self-portrait.
You can add details inside of there like leaves or birds.
He teaches you great things and you can learn a lot from him.
Make sure your guidelines are light and make sure they're in the right place because they're guiding you.
Mr. Steele gives them lots of motivation to draw from by teaching them about a notable name in Black history.
TJ Reddy was very concerned with making sure that African Americans were portrayed in a positive light.
TJ Reddy of Charlotte was an activist as well as an artist, poet, and musician. He died in 2019, but his art still speaks to people.
Because of gentrification, they were pushed out of their community.
The lessons don't stop in the classroom. Steele has seized the torch, passed by artists like Reddy, and taken it off campus.
What it means to use your art to advocate.
Just about every day after school,
I come here and I paint when the weather permits.
He practices what he teaches. This piece is at the I-77 underpass on West Trade Street.
So this is essentially the gateway to the historic West End.
His goal is to capture both the past and present of the West End's Black community.
Charlotte's going through a big growth, and so it's a lot of gentrification happening. And so I'm trying to preserve the history. On this side of the mural, it is about the present day of the corridor. So you have images of Johnson C. Smith University. I'm painting the West Charlotte Marching Band right now.
He wants the mural to mirror the community.
And so I want them to be able to see themselves reflected. I started this mural off with a young Black boy because I wanted him to represent the youth of Charlotte.
Jamil is known as Daer Steele in the Charlotte art scene. He painted this Black Lives Matter mural after the death of George Floyd in the midst of citywide protests. It's now on display at the Mint Museum uptown. He also contributed a powerful image to a West End mural. It's a commentary about gun violence called Stolen Moments.
I get a lot of just comments about social conscious art and how does it feel to be a person that is using his art to teach, to motivate, to inspire. And it feels good.
He leads and paints by example, showing his students that art can be more than just beautiful.
Raise awareness about a social issue. So how many people know that that's what Mr. Steele does in his work?
Mr. Steele's call to artistic action touched on all kinds of possible issues.
Maybe you know about a certain group of people that you know have not always had the same rights as other people. Maybe you want to bring awareness to animal rights.
Art is one way to express what's happening in life and how you feel.
You never know who might be poised to be the next TJ Reddy or Daer Steele.
Everyone's story has the right to be told. And, you know, art is a great way of visual language to tell that story.
And when inspiration strikes, it's a moving medium. In Charlotte, John Lee, Queen City News.